raided the cavern for the ink of the night. I found the sacred design, but I couldn't read the code. So I walked for 30 years on a paper-thin road. I polished the lead, I've gathered the dust. I spent a lifetime scraping at the copper and the rust, trying to build a ladder out of every word they said, digging for the living in the graveyards of the dead. The whirlwind is a pressure, a storm of the known. I'm building a lighthouse out of logic and bone, but the foundations are cracking, the ink is starting to bleed. I mapped the lock, but I'm missing the key. Engrave it in the copper, etch it in the skin. If I solve the equation, will the light get in? 1,000 dead languages, a million dead lines. I'm lost in the geometry of ancient designs. The math is flawless, the structure is sound, but I'm just an echo where the truth was found. I saw the architects running, I saw the hammer of glass, but I stayed in the library and watched the decades pass. I mapped out the stars and the geometry of kings, but I'm still just a puppet, pulling my own strings. I'm looking for the tomb, for the desert floor, searching for the key to the final door. I've translated the maps, I've mastered the how, but the emerald tablet is all I want now. Knowledge is the knot, but not the release. The study is the war, but not the peace. Then the voice found the frequency, cutting through the lore, saying stop reading the lock.